Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the FACEIT CSGO Spring Season Grand Final as Virtus.pro take on Dignitas for the second time today. It was the Danes who dominated Virtus.pro earlier on in the day, and can they continue that here in the Grand Final? Well, we're about to find out. I'm joined by the man who dares to walk with the devil.
Yes.
Devil walk.
Devil walk.
Nailed
Good
that.
joke.
Nailed that entrance. Bam! Someone give me a high five. Yeah.
Not awkward at all.
Not awkward at all. We're going to go straight to the map veto here, so let's see what these two sides have got lined up for us.
I would expect Virtus to try a couple of different maps since they weren't successful on the others. Dignitas veto train, which Virtus is pretty good at. So
Virtus will do nuke, because they do again, and I would expect Dig to take out Season, probably.
They might be, but it was a close map. So
Dignitas veto Cash, having just seen Virtus destroy Titan on Cash.
this might be another Season matchup.
It is. It's going to be Inferno, Mirage, and Season. Dust 2 wiped out because of... it'll be Season map 2, yeah, of course it will. Wow. It'll be Inferno first from Dignitas. Dust 2 that Virtus.pro got rid of because Dignitas was so strong in it.
Yep.
And then Mirage as the decider. Virtus.pro obviously still feeling like they have confidence despite Dignitas' victory against them on that earlier today. So an interesting scenario. And just to bring you up to date with the rules here, this is it. This is the best of 3 to decide it. Winner takes this tournament.
Yep.
The teams have agreed, as I understand it, that... it's this set of best of 3 to win or lose the tournament.
Yeah, and it's a pretty exciting matchup now. Virtus.pro got pretty stomped by Dignitas last best of 3, so...
with the exception of Season.
with the exception of Season. It was a very close map, 16-13 in 1-2, and yeah, I'm really excited to see... I think Virtus might need to get this Inferno map, which was Dignitas' choice to win this best of 3.
True, but Virtus.pro, they're not going to be banned on Inferno.
No, not at all. They have a really innovating strats, and especially on A strats, kind of smoke everything off, get the pomp plant, and kind of stay mid and don't really take over the site.
So it'll be interesting to see how that goes. We'll be very curious to know whether Dignitas, in the downtime they've had, have thought about Season at all.
Yeah, I mean, the T side from Virtus was so solid that Dignitas almost got back, but they had so many rounds. I think they had 11, right? After the first half. Might have.
Yes, 11-4. That's exactly what they did against LDLC as well.
Yeah, and I think they even won the pistol, Virtus.
No, they
No, they
kept
might
losing pistols.
That's true.
They finally won their first knife in the Titan game as well. But for Dignitas, they're going to be looking at this. They've got to come in with a lot of confidence. They've played so well today and yesterday. Have felt just so controlled, and it's hard to. Normally, if Virtus win this, for example, we'll highlight Taz and Neo and the exceptional plays that the pair of them put together.
Yep.
If Dignitas win this, we'll actually probably say, and that could change, of course, we'll probably say it's because Dignitas made so few mistakes, rather than saying because Zipnix carried them or because Dupree was amazing. We'll say it's because they were just so professional throughout the tournament, which is a bit of an odd thing to say.
Yeah, I mean, there hasn't really been that Dignitas had that one guy with 30 bomb and carrying them the whole map. It's very even on the scoreboard, and it's really unique. It's something not a lot of teams have really, and it's just a team play, and everyone is a part of it, and everyone's doing their job basically.
And you could argue maybe because it's a slightly younger team in terms of top-level CS experience, that they're still 100% focused. They still 100% want to win every game. They're that ready to go for it. Maybe.
Yeah.
I mean,
They're hungry for tournaments. They want to pick up those titles, and recently I think the first title was Fragmite Masters actually, and then they're looking to pick this up next, which they have a very big chance of getting with the solid play they've had so far.
Now, what'll be interesting thereafter will be to see what goes on to DreamHack Winter, because Dignitas won't be there, LDLC won't be there. There'll be another opportunity for someone like Virtus to go on, who do so much stronger on LAN, of course. Curious to see how all of this plays out. A lot of hot summer action for CS fans to enjoy.
Yeah, but on this map, Inferno, Dignitas, as we all know, has very, very solid CT side. But Virtus, their key is the T side on this map. And it's kind of an interesting mix because...
One's got to give.
Yeah, they kind of clashing together with the best of both of them. And yeah, it's been a good start for Virtus in the matches before. But then Dignitas kind of figured them out and have the right rotations as we're getting ready to go live.
So where's your money?
I have to say Dignitas. They've been looking so solid throughout the tournament, and I don't think they will start to make mistakes now.
I think Dignitas in 2. I think they'll win season. I think they'll have learnt, and they'll be ready for season. But it could be wrong.
Could be wrong.
Knife action. Virtus.pro been keen to remind us all of their knife round stats. And that is that they are not very good at them. So.
Curse of the commentator.
Yeah.
Okay, pick that clean.
5-man. You know, James, before we casted this game, spilt water all over my desk, and now I've got nowhere to put my hands on this desk. So if it cuts to the camera, you just see my hands like on my crotch area. I'm not doing anything. It's just, you know, my desk is soaking wet. Thanks, James. Did a great job.
My desk is fine.
Yeah, and you got a laptop off to the side. You're great. You're cushy.
You just got a wet desk.
I got nothing to follow that up with that's clean and suitable for a grand final.
Yeah. Hey, and still warm up. Getting ready. Hearing Bialy and Dupree actually talking in game. It's always nice. Trolling each other for the game.
You said that you guys have a bit of a rivalry with Dignitas.
Yes. Mostly because we always seem to have these really, really tight matches going into overtimes. I think the last 6 games has been in overtimes. And they always seem to win nowadays. So we have to find ourselves into the next one and try to get revenge, as the pistol run is on its way.
And here we go. Coming up the banana walkway will be the Dignitas side, charging into Neo territory. His nade does a bit of damage, but not too much, as Dignitas will now try to make their way through. Snacks picks off Easy. Virtus.pro ready to go as Neo is lying in wait, and he's got reinforcements coming ASAP as well. First frag for Dupree. Fetish helps himself as well. Dupree's looking for more. Gets war. And Dignitas now 2-on-2 against Taz and Snacks. Full health. As Device has about 9 points of health to play with. As VP will come around the bomb, still in that site. One of the Fetish has the bomb right to the left of where Snacks is, and will be sighted now and will be picked off. And interesting that Device was down banana, thinking there might be someone coming there, and was of no help to his teammates. Going to have to go big here, 1-on-2. Neither player visible for him as well, playing this one by the book. And it's 3 frags this round for Snacks as well. As Device in his 9 points of health will not go any further. And Virtus.pro recover from losing that site to taking the pistol round.
Yeah, Virtus seem to be going for a one-man on B every time I've seen them on Inferno. Neo alone. He gets the information really quickly that a lot of people are there, and they make a really good rotation. And I thought it would end up in a planned 2-on-2 situation, but Dignitas took their time, and Virtus kind of sneaked in. And
was it a mistake of Device to leave the site and go searching on banana for the next man?
It might have been. They should have gotten the information that those people were there, because AC was so pushed into spawn. Should have seen them.
Neo begins to mow down the incoming players. Snacks will help him out. And Neo does lose his life, but not after having done 3 frags. And DP will claim their first conversion, and we'll see what they can do. We're going to see 2 Galils, an AK, and a Bit of a rush by here on the third round here from Dignitas.
Yeah, and not really sure what their plan is. They have a couple of smokes and flashes. It seems like they're tempted to go towards a B execute strat here, which they're pretty blocked off for that.
Big nade comes down onto Dupree. He's down to 48 points of health. And Dignitas will think twice. Fetish pushed up and Pasha was ready for him. Dispatches of him with his FAMAS.
Still seems like they're going for that B play. But losing Fetish with full nades might be disastrous for Dignitas here.
Easy dropped by Neo. Only 3 Dignitas players left, and they kind of mutter to one another, no, you go first. No, you go first. None of them too keen about going up against Snacks and Neo in B, who have started this game very hot. Neo gets himself 1-2, and Snacks finishes off the job. As Virtus.pro race into a 3-round advantage. And thoughts on that Dignitas decision to buy?
It could have worked out. I'm really not sure about Fetish decisions to go up mid and challenge, since he was basically the only one with full nades on the Dignitas side. And he was a vital key to making that B strat work, and kind of threw that away. Just going against B with no flashes is not fun.
Not fun. Pasha has fun with his FAMAS. Fetish feels the wrong end of it. Hazy follows suit, and that FAMAS will get more action here, but you can see Zipnix coming and getting himself a CZ frag. And he and Dupree both have kills. They'll try and get this bomb down. It's on device as Neo's going to try and come in and cuss it. Stop it. They do the toss over there, but it doesn't work. Neo gets Dupree as he went looking for that bomb. And not quite executed to perfection there, and a little bit slow. And Dignitas picked themselves up 2 kills and have just Pasha left to go. Zipnix 1-on-1, more health than Pasha as well, with a smoke waiting to go. Did he get the bomb? He did, and he'll...
It's pretty interesting that they keep losing towards these ecos. A lot of numbers. Still a 1-on-1. Still could go Virtus.pro way, but they've already done the damage.
And Zipnix is long gone. He and his bomb are going over towards the B site, and Pasha is none the wiser, but probably has a hunch, having not heard those magic words. Bomb down on B. Money in the bank on an eco round and 4 kills. Not too shabby. But they'll be hoping for more from this scenario. Pasha has but 25 points of health. Has 2 nades. And he'll hear Pasha racing in towards that site. Subtle as a ton of bricks. And just going to go for it. 3, 2, 1. Killed. And the T's pick it up. And Virtus.pro lose their first round. It was, again, a Dignitas eco that Virtus.pro lose.
Yeah, it started out good. I think Pasha got 2 kills in the middle, and then it just escalated from there. I have no idea. Pasha backed off. They pushed the apartment, they pushed short, and got the kills. And they really, really need to sort these anti-eco situations out, Virtus, because it's losing them a lot of firepower in the rounds.
Losing the matches at the moment.
Yeah.
As you may have read, Fetish needs to change servers, so I think we will take a break. Well, maybe not. Just tricking you guys. Just checking if you were reading, and looks like we will carry on. But we are going to take a break whilst that debate rages on, and so we shall return. It's Virtus.pro 3, Dignitas 1, the grand finals of the FACEIT CSGO League. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to get this party started once more. I'm joined by, well, not Pink, unfortunately, to sing that song, but Devil Walk to bring us the action. And so we see Dignitas with their first round on the board, and Snacks has picked himself up the auto sniper and is poised to strike on B, where we've seen most of the action thus far.
Yeah, Dignitas really keen to go and take that B site. They get the after plant situation, so it's not a bad idea. And that's what you want as terrorist on this map. It's really hard to break the sites, but once you break them, you can really get into a situation where you have a winnable round for you. Seem kind of undecided. You got a 3-2 split here for Dignitas. Dignitas, Dupree, and Sipnix. Kind of working the apartments slowly, and yeah, it's not much happening on the map right now. As
Nades come riling in towards that B site device, ready to lead the charge for Dignitas as he is flashed himself and will open the firing and open the killing. Neo goes down. Device waiting to usher the bomb carrier in, who's still down back at the foot of the banana walkway, will now come charging in. There are two players making the push back away from A as well, as Dignitas have one kill on the board, and that's all, despite an opening of the B site. Snacks firing in towards the smoke, does get himself the kill on towards the bomb planter that was Device, in fact, but second too late after he had put down that bomb. And Dignitas will sit waiting for Virtus.pro. 4-on-4 after plant, and as the nades rain on in, Fetish is waiting, gets himself the first, one more to go, will he get it? Snacks stops Fetish before going down himself to AZ's first frag of the half, and it'll be Dupree to chase out the remaining VP players who try to run. But you can run, but you can't hide from a Dignitas side who are homing in on the second round. Taz will get himself that kill, and Zipnix won't take the fight.
that was a really weird round, because they basically only killed Neo. They only sent two players inside B, and Fetish was kind of waiting in the middle of slope, trying to... Like, they had two players towards A, two players towards B, but they already had the B site, and...
Where was Snacks at that point in time with his auto sniper? He retreated so quickly when the nades came in.
Yeah, he just retreated back to spawn, and they were kind of holding B with two players from spawn area, and it's just kind of a weird scenario.
Somehow it worked.
And, I mean, Virtus.pro made a 4-man retake from spawn, all at the same place, and that's really difficult to do. You kind of need Banana, or you kind of need Ruins to actually make a proper retake on this site. And they just got mowed down.
And this is where Dignitas are great. It might sound stupid, but on the eco rounds, they are exceptional. As they get themselves the early kills, didn't commit to a site. Now, when they go in towards B, yes, they lose a man to Neo, but it is Neo. They've got Bialy, they'll surely find him in the corner. Sorry, it was Snacks, not Bialy. Bialy's still alive, and he will be picked up by Zipnix through the smoke.
And as their standard goes, they barely ever lose more than one person against the ecos.
And what can you do? It's not like, you know, you can say, oh, we're going to do something different in eco round. It's an eco round. They have an advantage, and they absolutely run it home.
Yeah, but they're one of the best teams in the world at it. And for example, Virtus have been struggling this tournament. They had a good anti-ecosystem against Titan, where they barely lost anyone.
AZ pushes in and will trade AZ and Snacks, as Neo will become a lonely man up on that B site. As Dupree makes the jump, he will have Bialy for company. And he will now shoot in, and Bialy will get the better of him as he crouches down, puts a headshot in. Fetish is down as well somewhere else. Dupree will follow, and that leaves us with Zipnix and Device left up against 4.
The kind of situation Virtus tend to...
They thrive. They prefer
being men down. And yeah, you're kind of looking for that kill. Virtus don't need to do anything. They can have a 2-2 split on the sides and just should be able to get a sneaky kill when they try to push.
Taz helps himself to the headshot and will help himself to a kill as they finish off that round. And Dignitas is 3-round winning streak has come to an end.
And let's see here. The money is quite poor for both teams, actually. And whoever wins this round force the other team to an eco. So this is one of those key rounds you kind of need to win matches. And
Win 1 counts for 2 almost.
yes, and they're really aggressive taking over apartments here, Dignitas. They get the map control pretty quickly. Very slow on banana. But those are kind of the spots you need to make a good strategy work and set plays.
So objective A met as they push up. They know roughly where the Virtus.pro players should be lined up from where they've taken. And now let's see whether they can execute with 2 on A, 3 on B. They've done this before. This is exactly how they won the last round. But it was close at that point. The B push is coming in now, and it'll be Snacks to get 1, add 2, firing down and nailing Device and AZ through the smoke. It'll be Pasha to get the next one, and Virtus.pro help themselves to 3 big frags. Fetish and Zipnik's the only 2 left standing. One's at B, one's at A, and they couldn't be any further from one another. And that'll be a 5-man clean sweep for Virtus.pro, and a great round from them.
Yeah, a bit lucky from Snacks, I must say. I mean, he basically won the round by just shooting through the smoke and getting 2 headshots there from the Dignitas B push. And yeah, the rest is history.
How much of that he knew, only Snacks will be able to tell you.
Yeah. And that forced Dignitas to the eco, as mentioned earlier. And got 1 flash. And they're trying to go for apartment, but seems like Virtus.pro has kind of the perfect setup.
Bjarli will spot the incoming Dignitas players and find the first frag. Taz is going to go down himself, but Bjarli is taking matters into his own hands as he and Pasha dispatch of 2 and then 3 for Pasha. And VP will ascend into a 3-round lead here with 9 to go. What's a happy halftime score for these 2 sides?
10-5, both happy teams. 10 for Virtus and 5 for Dignitas, but you know, you always want more. I think, for example, Dignitas, they could even go for less, since their CT side is really, really strong. But at the same time, Virtus could also have like 9 rounds, because their T side is really strong. So it's the next half I really want to see how it pans out, because...
Well, here we go. It's going to be Neo to get himself the first frag. Device will go down, and Virtus.pro have a frag advantage. Oh, AZ somehow managed to get that kill onto Neo. Pasha and Friend will get themselves in on the action. It's AZ's on the wrong end of a grenade there. Pasha landed himself the frags, and Fetish will be kicking himself for not picking that one up. Snacks is going to be the man who meets the bomb carrier. He's got Dupree to his right and Zipnik's to his left. Which one will he go for first? It'll be Zipnik's who gets picked off, and Snacks who finishes off the job with 2 frags in on that B site. And Snacks seems to be hitting his shots.
Yeah, it was really important by Neo to get that Molotov down. He kind of stopped the push. They were, except for AC, he kind of just jumped through and got the frag. But the rest of Dignitas stayed, so they got really slowed down by that that Molotov, which made everyone from Virtus, except Pass, who was held A, to get into the rotations and kind of shut that down before the bomb even got planted.
3 Dignitas players make their way up banana and will make their entry. If this was anyone other than Virtus, this would be an easy round. But, well, Neo and Snacks decide there shall be no eco-round romance for the Danes this time around, as it becomes 8-3 and we edge towards half-time.
And looking at the scoreboard, Snacks has 16 kills and only 4 deaths. That's pretty insane.
When you're hot, you're hot.
Yeah. But at the same time, they've always gone to B.
Yeah, hence why he and Neo are the top 2.
Yeah. But really great job. So it's basically the B players who's doing the performance for them.
Definitely an argument for an A push about now.
Yeah, absolutely. But A is a hard side to try and take.
Snacks down. Neo gets himself one onto AZ as the AWP rattles off in the background from Device. And Neo will push down, get himself a headshot through the smoke, and when your luck's in, your luck is in. And the AWPer is gone. And Dignitas' whole game plan has been changed. Whoa, what Fetish might not know is the damage he just did to Neo. What the heck are we seeing? Just, this is smoke kill central. As Neo's down to 7 points of health.
Kind of like this setup Virtus.pro is doing. They have early info on Banana, but push is coming in from there along.
Pasha down. Traded in, though. This Dupree goes down courtesy of Taz. And we're in a 2-on-3. Neo will sick at B. And there's a headshot from Taz. Will he add to his collection? Yali will help him out. And Zipnix and VP into a 9-3 lead. Looking really good on their CT side.
I really like the decision making from Virtus that round. They kept Neo kind of like early info on B. While they had one play in the rotation, like in mid-rotation between A and between B. So whatever they were going, he had the time to rotate. So they kind of had like him at both sides at the same time. And
Dignitas will want at least one more.
At least one more. 5 is pretty standard for T to get. Virtus is looking really strong on this CT side on Inferno. And this was it Dignitas map choice? So...
And remember, just one set of 3 to decide this one as we go on to VP's map choice next.
Which is?
Season! 'Tis the season. 2-cast season.
Exciting times.
Yeah, we saw some great games on it. Let's not be too negative. It's just when we first casted it yesterday, we were like, oh, I wonder how much VP knew about it. And since that, we've seen it again. Pushing around the corner. Device should be dead, but somehow survives. And without taking much damage either, as he will fire in with the help of AZ to get themselves the kill onto Pasha.
We see often Neo being alone on that B side.
He's a big boy. He can handle himself. So can Zipnix. He and Fetish get themselves frags as Taz and Bialy go down. The 2 men left standing are Neo and Snacks. Zipnix picks off Snacks, and now Neo 1 versus 4. Albeit some in low health. He's already delivered 1 ace today against Titan earlier on with the AWP. What can he do with his trusty M4 as he
hides in the smoke? And he shouldn't be able to take this, as we see Device shutting him down there. A retaking, it's one of those sites that are really hard to take if the terrorists own Big Pit.
And if you're 1-on-4.
Yeah, 1-on-4 obviously as well. But even with even numbers, it's a really hard retake. Kind of need smokes. You kind of need 2 smokes, 2 flashes to at least try it. So we didn't have that.
Quick rush up the banana walkway. First hit, it Snacks it down, and that's what they wanted. And very interesting to see they quickly surrender the banana walkway now and move back up through mid to push in. In fact, I tell a lie. Yes, there are players coming, and you can see Dupree and the bomb carrier coming mid, but they've still kept 2 up the top of banana walkway to entertain Neo and prevent him from charging down there. And Neo has company. Coming in now. Neo's down by AZ. Great play from him. It'll cost him his life. Pasha goes down, but taking out Neo is worth its weight in gold. As the push will go A this time. There's a man around the corner. It's Taz. As Device will walk through. Taz just waits. Just waits. And then executes 2 players. Device and Dupree annihilated as Fetish will eventually stop the rot. How did neither of them check that corner? And we're now onto a 2-on-2. Pasha and Bialy versus just Zipnix. As Zipnix drops down and towards the site, which should be his eventual end. It's not. Manages to get a kill on Bialy. Bomb will go down. Pasha racing into apartments will come in. And Zipnix will retreat backwards. Has no idea where Pasha's coming from. And Pasha will take a look out, see Zipnix, and finish the job. And Awareness, the winner, the victor of that round for Virtus.pro.
was Taz. I mean, amazing. They were down in numbers again. Taz made a smart play where he was kind of alone there. He had no backup. He kind of took a half risky position. It paid off this time, but I'm pretty sure Dignitas will check that corner next time.
But that's a crucial moment there.
Yes.
You know, to anyone watching from any type of kind of FPS, when you see the player walking around, you want to your trigger finger is itchy. You want to do it, but sometimes the reward can be greater for just waiting a few seconds longer. Because
And
both of them.
Why they didn't check that corner is probably because he didn't shoot the first seconds. He kind of cleared it with his back, and he was shooting, so he let the other guy wasn't clearing it because he didn't hear any shots. And really
The other guy
play.
assumed that the first guy, if he didn't die, then then we're all right.
So small play by Taz, showing his cool nerves there.
10-5 versus 11-4 is the difference between losing a pistol round and being in real worry or not. As Bjarli goes to work, 2 frags for him will be his contribution. It's a 3-on-2 in favor of Dignitas as they look to put that bomb down on that A site. This time they do make the toss, and it does work. Bomb is being planted right now. Snacks is going to be the one who makes this into the site. Spies the first man, and it'll be Fetish. Dupree's down as well. AZ 1 versus 2. He delivered an ace from this position yesterday. Once he got the locker, he's being Molotov'd out, but he does get the first. What can he do? This would be phenomenal from AZ. He tries to finish off the job. First hot on Neo. They both got no health, and it'll be AZ that wins the round. He loves that A-bomb site, and he will drop and make the difference. It is 10-5 Virtus.pro at halftime. Exactly the number you said everyone would be happy with.
Yeah, even us. We got an exciting game on our hands, and getting 5 rounds ST is pretty good for Dignitas, as I've seen them pretty normally get up to even 12 rounds as CT on this map. So
and it's vital that you get to 5, because if you lose the pistol round that's fully converted, then you just sat nervously waiting, knowing 1 round lost and it could all be over.
yeah.
So they build themselves that little bit of a margin that if they were to lose the pistol round, there'd still be plenty of CS to play. And, well, we'll see. We're probably going to swap over servers for Fetish's benefit.
Yeah.
So we'll take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll bring you the second half of Map 1. Virtus.pro lead by 10-5.